Hey, what's up, man?
You ready for some Helles?
Some what?
Hells? I didn't even tell him what we were drinking.
I didn't even know what we were drinking. Yes, I'm ready for Hells.
This comes courtesy of our buddy John. He was in town last week, and he decided to ship a box of beer before he got here. So that he could make room in the fridge for all the beer that he sent home.
100%.
But this is OEC Brewing. They are out of, if memory serves, I don't know why I'm second guessing this. They're out of Connecticut. Yeah, they're out of Connecticut, which is hilarious because he has sent me so many OEC beers, and they're delicious. And you've had a few of them.
Mm-hmm. I don't see them up here, though.
But why in the world?
Like, I can drive to Connecticut in 1 hour.
Does somebody in North Carolina have to send us amazing beers from Connecticut that go from Connecticut to North Carolina and then back to Massachusetts?
Dude, this can is $5.50.
So we were drinking another beer like the night before that they went back home, and I was like, "Oh, you left the price tag on." I'm like, "Why is this beer $5?" I'm like, "These 4-packs down there are like 20." It wasn't an OEC beer. I figured it was something else. But either way, look at. Wow, you can tell we've been drinking.
Take that back.
We've been running the gauntlet as going old school. But you're right. Like $5.50 for a Helles lager. So that's what. $21,
yeah.
For a 4-pack?
That's crazy.
That's not even like asking a lot. That's asking
a Helles,
I'm
thinking
bit.
$13 to $14.
Like that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And actually, you know what? It was a Pilsner. It was a Burial Pilsner, which was even weirder, right? Because Burial's down there. This Burial's in North Carolina, and I was like, how are you guys paying?
I thought Burial was in Virginia.
No, they're in Asheville and Raleigh.
Okay.
Like, how are you paying $20 for a 4-pack for a Pilsner? And I'm like, I get Burial's great, but like,
it's Pilsner.
It's Pilsner.
And this is coming from a guy who loves Pilsners, but Jesus Christ, it's a very not a easy beer, but a simple ingredients.
Like even Trillium's Pilsners are still like when Trillium prices are high as F.
But their Pilsners are not that great.
They used to, but they're still cheaper than $20.
That's true.
They're like 15.
Do you remember when they were like 12?
Yeah, they shouldn't be 15.
Yeah, fair enough.
Anyway,
so yeah, I mean, so I have a solid one finger of a very, very, very white head, and it's between gold and copper kind of a color.
Yeah.
It's not see-through though.
No, it is definitely unfiltered.
And it's not just chill haze either.
No.
But yeah, I can see the shadow of my hand, but not the actual figure of such.
Want to get a nose?
Let's do it, sir. Ooh, that's almost Martzen-like, isn't it? So it is very much like malt, caramel.
Good amount of cereal grains.
Cereal grains, yeah. Very
caramel, yeah.
Yeah. Earthy is all hell.
I was just gonna say the same thing. But Mike making the jokes, great.
But it is extremely
quaffable.
Yeah, but to me it smells like a Martzen almost.
It does. It does. It could smell. If I was smelling this like Oktoberfest, even the
look is Martzen-esque.
Unless this is just what they're doing, cool shipped and open fermented, like.
Yeah.
I think we should see how far these guys are from us.
Yeah, dude.
Could you say Connecticut's an hour from us? But that could be like.
Oh well.
There's two different.
South Connecticut is different. Connecticut borders an hour.
Yeah. It smells delicious.
Yeah, it smells awesome.
Let's do it.
So,
cheers.
Cheers,
John.
Bud.
Thanks, dude.
Thanks, bud.
Come on.
It smells a little bit like it tastes a little bit like the Paulaner Martzen.
Yeah, it's got the nice apple skins, and like in with the Helles or Helles, however you're going to pronounce it. I pronounce it Helles. Is it Helles?
I always say Helles, but I don't know. Listen, the last time I took German was never. So to be fair,
it's got a little bit of sweetness, but it's got that crispiness, lager sweetness, a little bit of funk, not like funk, but like
no, it's funk.
But that's why the cool. I don't know. I looked at my watch because I'm like, oh, Mike got a text. I must have got a text.
No, I got a phone call.
Like we're married and we have like group texts and we do have group texts, but
we're basically married.
Really, common law.
Yeah, we don't tell your wife. Yeah, no, I agree with everything you said, but it has that sort of like that big earthy kind of funkiness to it, you know.
What's up, Alexa? No one even heard that, so they're like, what are you talking about?
It's extremely drinkable.
4.6%. Like, this is a
lot of
summer
flavor.
crusher. Now, hold on.
I wouldn't even this is not something I would say is a summer crusher, but it would be. This definitely has that more of a. I keep saying this today. I mean, it has that more fall vibes. It reminds me more of an Oktoberfest. But I can crush a bunch of these at a cookout. I'm gonna be real honest with you. It is super full flavored, awesome mouthfeel. But man, like easy drinker.
Especially for 4.6%.
100%.
There's like a load. It's almost like not caramel, but it's like a darker.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. That's what I couldn't put those into words. It's almost to the point of like sort of like not canned brown bread, but like baker's brown bread almost.
No.
You know what I mean? It has more of that darker, but it's bready. It's malty in the ways that aren't like caramelly, you know?
Yeah, I guess if you're making it with like brown corn, making a beer with like brown corn syrup, but it was still going to come out like this. If that's weird, I don't know. I'm thinking about making pecan pies, but this beer is amazing. This beer is amazing. Everything I've had from OEC, like I've had their light, I've had their dark, and Mike has. I think we've had their. I forget. We've definitely reviewed a few of the things together, but everything they make is amazing. And I have seen that they have come up here a little bit in distro, but it's still easier to get down there, which is so strange.
Yeah, and the thing is, while delicious, I don't quite get all those Helles vibes. I get
this like the sweet lagery sweet.
Oh yeah,
sweetness,
but it's just more bold. Yeah. And I say that being a big fan of Helles. You know me. If I'm at a place I see a Helles, it's at the end of my fridge.
Yeah,
my wife knows too, and that's a problem.
I'm just gonna read it because why not? Our German-style Helles is brewed with European Pilsner, Munich and Cara malt using a traditional step infusion mash. Hold on. Our German-style Helles is brewed with the European Pilsner, Munich and Cara malts using a traditional step infusion mass using. Period.
Let me see.
That makes no sense, right? Not nuts.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Okay. I get what they're trying to say, but that unless maybe they like typo the label and they're like, I'm not paying to get this fixed.
Or there's a use of a word that's archaic that I don't understand.
Oh, during the boil, it is hopped using German Spalt, Select, and Tettnang. I love Tettnang. I don't get that. I don't get like Tettnang usually get like a little wine, right?
Yeah, I'm not getting that at all. But I know what you're saying.
After the boil, it rests in our copper coolship for 1 hour and is then transferred over our baudelot cooler. Baudelot. It undergoes a cool open fermentation for 9 days using a classic lager yeast. It is cellared cold for several months prior to packaging.
That sounds like a Martin, by the way.
Like this is it sounds like a lagery. Yeah. But if it's a cool ship lager too. But like this is this. I appreciate this level of
it's detailed.
Like that's awesome.
Either way, what I'm saying is it is delicious.
Can you say the name of the brewery?
Nope. Eccentrici Coctores. I don't know.
Ordinam OEC.
Yeah,
that's what they do. OEC.
That place.
This is fantastic, John. Thank you so much. I really hope that. But let's for 1 second. Let's just elephant in the room. $5.55, and I get this is going from Connecticut to North Carolina. $5.55 a can, and John, I appreciate you sending it at that is expensive for a can of Helles.
Yes,
in a lager.
It's delicious though.
It is delicious.
Shit.
But I'm thinking of spending $20, $21, $22.
I couldn't do that for a Helles. No.
I'm thinking like you're spending that in IPA, something.
Yeah, well, something that has a lot of cost involved.
But and then again, it's not cheap because lagering is also
more
not cheap
expensive because it's just longer
forever. Especially now they're cool shipping it. Like I get the cost involved. It is it worth the price? Yeah, I'd probably. If I saw this on the shelf, I'd probably pay it.
Now that I know, yeah, I would. Normally, I'd be like, $22. No.
Yeah, that's weird. But now that you know what the beer tastes like, you know what the beer is going to be.
I would buy it in a heartbeat. Yeah,
100%. But yeah, John, thank you so much. Down in the comments, have you had anything from OEC Brewing? Have you had their Helles? What else have you had by them? So far, everything I've had has been outstanding. Nerdsense.net, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, those are things. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe with the notification bell so you're notified when we post new videos. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I'm Sean.
I'm Mike, and this is Nerdsense.
Cheers.
Cheers, bud.